Hey y'all, welcome back to another episode of Sin City TV. Come watch TV with me. Hey, how y'all doing? Oh hey y'all, I've been missing. I've been MIA. That's crazy about me. Welcome back to Sin City TV. Get on in here and come watch TV with me. I know. Okay, I missed last week. Okay, and then the week before that, I hated the episode, so y'all didn't get a video for that either. And I'm sorry. Life truly be lifing. I worked a ton of overtime the last like 2 weeks. I've been tired, okay? Too tired to sit down and map out time to get in front of this camera and come talk to y'all. But I'm here now. Okay, 22 episode seasons are really hard for me. I also have a little anxiety and I be overwhelmed, okay? But I'm here. Okay? Doc season 2, episode 19, titled Next, really had me yelling at the TV. One of the first things that I wrote in my notes is, why is Amy acting so shady towards Jake? Like, her energy is completely different. And part of me feels like the only reason why she's acting like this is because she's upset that he was there for Rachel in her time of need and didn't tell her about it. And I feel like that's another reason why she was so ready and willing to go have a little road trip with Michael, to like kind of play like a little get back at Jake a little bit. Like, let me show you how it feels to be close to your ex. And that irritates me because I was honestly excited to see them portray a healthy dynamic between two adults who are divorced in a new relationship, but still having to deal with their outside partner because they're family. At the end of the day, those are the parents to their children. They're always going to have a relationship. They're always going to have to be in each other's lives. So I was excited, like, okay, great. They're going to show how this kind of situation can be handled maturely. Doc said, hi, you thought we still the same messy show that you fell in love with. We still messy. And messy it is because Amy is acting real shady. She was shady the entire episode. And I saw some people saying that that Amy was acting out of character. I don't know how long I've been saying to y'all, we don't know Amy for real. Amy don't know Amy for real. Amy is missing 8 years of core memories and core self. Like, you change. We as people, we change all the time. We evolve, we grow, we live, we learn, we make mistakes, we learn from those mistakes. And those mistakes and the knowledge that we gain from making those mistakes guide us in how we handle our relationships going forward. Amy is 8 years, like, we don't know. We don't know her for real. And we were introduced to Amy being a difficult woman. Okay, there ain't nothing out of character about it. I don't think so. And I understand why people who like Jake and Amy together would feel that way, because of course you don't want to see your ship at odds. But no, nothing about this is out of character. I don't think. The way Amy let her feelings take over when dealing with the young pregnant girl, instead of just being a doctor in that moment and not projecting her personal outside feelings into it, really got underneath my skin. It really tapped us on my very last nerve. Because enough, you don't know these people's situation. You don't know what kind of mama she is. You don't know what this teenage girl has been living with and why she prefers her daddy. You don't know. So it's like, mind your business. Like, stop. Because you don't know. And it was really getting on my nerves because everybody's situation is not like yours, boo. And even yours. Katie got reasons to feel how she feel about you. In the flashbacks of Michael, which I loved, by the way. I know a lot of y'all hated him, but that's because y'all hate Michael. So I get it. I don't want to see no flashbacks about a character I hate either. But I enjoyed them. Anyway. In the flashback Michael had where he was sitting talking to Amy, and she episode parted her lips and said to that man, what did she say? I think you're doubting yourself as a physician because of what happened at the museum. That was nasty work. That was just a nasty thing to say to anybody. I was baffled because, especially to your husband. And I think she said it to him because she did blame him. And she doubted him as a physician after what happened at the museum. She was on her high horse and in her grieving feelings, which she's entitled to. I'm not going to take that from her. But to say that to somebody, and y'all wonder why Michael got insecurity issues. His wife did it. I'm just saying. I'm not making excuses. I'm just saying. Now let's jump over to my good bro and sis, Sonya and TJ. I love them, and I really don't care what y'all say. Like, I've always loved Sonya. I'm always going to love Sonya. If you want to go back and watch my previous videos from season 1 into season 2, I've always loved Sonya. Mistakes, wrongdoings, even when she's on my very last nerve, I enjoy Sonya as a character, and I'm excited to see her grow. And in this episode, you could see the growth in her. You could see that she's a changed woman. You could see that she's learned, she's grown, she's learning from her mistakes. I saw somebody on social media say, in what world does a doctor who caused a patient to lose their life get up for a promotion? And I wanted to comment and say, just say you don't like Sonya and move along. I be having to shut up on social media a lot because y'all annoying. Just say you don't like her and move on, because it happens all of the time. Every doctor has lost a patient. The fuck? I did comment back and I said, so you saying the only reason you could be up for a promotion is if you don't never make no mistakes as a doctor? That's what you're saying? Is that what you're saying? Because if that's the case, like, please just say you don't like her and move on. Okay? But anyway, I'm proud of them both. My boy TJ is now a surgical resident. Clock that for my boy. Okay? And Sonya is now co-chief resident. And I'm just proud of them, and I enjoy them as a couple, and I really cannot wait to see how they develop. I'm going to not put too much on it because I know how Doc do. They messy, okay? So I don't want to get too excited because Doc messy, but I do enjoy Sonya and TJ together. I really hope that we see the little boy Walter again in the series, even if it's not this season, maybe next season. That could be a part of Gina's storyline, because Gina still didn't get no storyline all of season 2. Okay, but I really enjoyed watching Gina with him and seeing him fall through the cracks of the health system. It really is sad, and I really hope that Gina can take him and maybe adopt him maybe in the future, and we can get a little story there. I think that would be really sweet, a heartwarming story to tell for Gina and her wife, and I hope we get more of that. That's one thing with Doc that's starting to get on my nerves even more, is there are so many other ensemble characters who are really interesting, really good characters, and you take this time to get to know them and fall in love with them. Now let's see their lives outside the hospital a little bit. Okay, I'm sick of the love triangle at this point. Enough. Okay, we've gotten enough of it. It's come to a point now where if the rest of the series is just going to be this love triangle, tell me now, so I know what I'm getting into. But I want more of the other characters. I want more Gina and her wife. I want to see their home lives. I want to see TJ and Sonya. I want to see how their relationship develops outside of the hospital, not just inside those hospital walls. No, I want to see the nurses. I enjoy a few of those nurses. They're really good characters. Give us more. Doc creators, producers, executives, if you're watching, please, can we have more? Everybody else? Thank you. At the end of the episode, I was excited to see somebody finally tell Amy S about herself, because nobody tells Amy about herself, and she needs to hear it. Everything that Joan said was 100% spot on. Everything. And she needed to hear it. She needs to open up her, like, she's not receptive of criticism about herself. I've noticed that. And she doesn't like when Jake tells her about herself because they're too close. It's too close. But when first Joan to tell her, like, come on, everything she's saying is right. Amy really starting to get on my nerves and keep crawling under my skin now. All in all, I truly enjoyed the episode. I was just too tired and too run down by life to get on here and talk to y'all about it. But here I am tonight. I'm a whole week late because the new episode airs tonight. So I'll probably release them both, in the same like week. Like today I'll probably drop this video, and then tomorrow I'll probably drop tonight's episode's video. But yeah, tap into the comments. Let me know what you thought about the episode, and what you think is gonna happen in the finale. I've seen some rumors going around on the internet. I've seen some rumblings, and I'm interested. It's gonna be a 2-part finale too. So let's go. It's almost over. We almost done.